Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new series. This is the indie action adventure strategy game Nantucket. So, you've heard of the Age of Sail. Well, this is the Age of Whale. It's a strategy game based around hunting Moby Dick, so I've been told. Anyway, let's get it over and done with because I know everyone's waiting on it. There was an old man from Nantucket. He kept all his cash in a bucket, but his daughter named Nan ran off with a man, and as for the bucket Nantucket, limericks. Great. So now that we've done that, we can actually play the game. Ishmael! Oh man, Stijmael. Call me Ishmael. No, call me Stijo. Thank you. Hunting. Okay. Hunters are men without fear, born to chase their preys. They can stand, on a whaleboat's bow, sailing toward... It's not bow, Stijo, it's bow. Come on. Sailing terms. Twat. Sailing towards danger or face the wickedest pirate without hesitation. Sailors are valiant explorers who spend their lives at sea, no matter is a majestic vessel, a whaleboat or a simple board, they know how to keep it afloat come rain or shine. Scientists are investigators of the natural world. Their curiosity and competence can unlock unknown knowledge about the sea and above all, save lives on your ship. Craftsmen are expert artisans, specialised in dealing with all practical errands of a ship. Their hands are surely the dirtiest and most useful at sea. I'm going to be a hunter! Click to choose a trait. Oh! Smart trait. Click for further info. +1 to spend on attributes. +2 damage in combat against sea creatures. 50% health regained. 1 HP per level. 1 HP per day. Hey, that's the logo Arumba used to use as his channel logo. Interesting. We're going to be strong! A strong hunter! Tutorial or sea... What's Sea Dog mean? You can save only by quitting. Oh, so it's Iron Man. Alright. Yeah, let's do that, just so that... You all know me. I wouldn't save scum anyway. Tips and tricks nobody knows. Nantucket! Take out your map and look and see how it stands there, away offshore, lonelier than the Eddystone Lighthouse. Welcome to Nantucket. This tutorial will introduce you to the core features of the game, following the instructions in the panel below. In order to proceed, or press exit tutorial. Press the next button. After speaking with Captain Bildad and Peleg, you get a job on the whaling ship Pequod, under her captain Ahab. Your friend Queequeg is at the tavern, and you got him a chance of shipping out with you. He's told you he's killed more whales than you can count. Meet him at the tavern. General Slope Tavern. The tavern's a place where all the mariners come for a drink, and it's the best place to find new crew members. Crew members are divided into 5 classes according to their key attribute: sailors, hunters, craftsmen, scientists, and cabin boys. Cabin boys are classless characters you can hire and train into any other class. Find by selecting the Hunters tab. Okay. Alright, I need By selecting a character, you can check his stats. You do not have to pay to hire a crew member. According to his class and level, you do not have to pay to hire. Okay. According to his class and level, each character will take part of your future incomes. Each character will take a part of your future income. I don't know what the lay is. The only limits are represented by the maximum crew capacity of your ship and your actual prestige. The price and prestige of each crew member is equal to his level. Helps our cannons hit. He's a swimmer. While retreating, he can't be targeted by enemy attacks in combat. Oh, okay, so the future incomes is the lay. Okay, I understand now. He's got 50 HP out of 25. Interesting. He's got Fasten. Unlocks Fasten dice side during combat. Damage, bleeding, plus Fastened. Pain Master. All the attacks against sea creatures make the target bleed. Let's hire Queequeg. Currently we've got me, Tashtigo, Fedala, Starbuck, Stub, Flask, Fleece, Perth, and Pip. Glad I've got a pop filter for those names. Bildad asks you to reach the Master Shipwrights office and order some improved harpoons. At the shipwrights you can buy new ships, repair your current one, access the shipwrights workshop where you can improve your ship's compartments. Ships are divided into 3 categories: small, medium and big, according to the number of masts. Bigger ships can be equipped with more whaleboats and carry more men because they have more compartments available. By using this interface, you can also upgrade your technologies, improve your ship, and allow you to access better ships. Upgrade the harpoons as requested by Bildad. Oh, there's a lot goes into this. Right, we need to research this so we can get standard harpoons. Alright, and we need, there's no other technology being researched, and we need, I don't know. I don't understand. We need something else? I don't know, I'm trying to work it out, but whatever. Okay, they're upgraded, sure. On your way back to the tavern, you meet Peleg. He's in a hurry to complete the preparation to weigh anchor and passes you a shopping list, pointing you towards the merchant shop. Find all the resources you'll need to survive seafaring adventures at the merchant shop. Food, water, wood, and grog. Everyone needs a bit of grog. You can now buy all the supplies needed for travel. Water, food, and grog are fundamental items needed to keep you and your crew alive and happy during your travels. While the wood is fundamental to repairing a ship and whaleboats, always remember to leave some space in your ship's hold for whale oil and blubber. You're going on a hunt, not a cruise. Buy 20 20 water barrels, 10 food barrels. What's it saying? Yeah, I can't buy it. It's just not letting me. 3 grogs and 5 woods. All right. Why have we only got 3 grog instead of 6 to take us up to 100 days on all of them? I don't know. Now you're ready to set sail on the Pequod. Before reaching the ship, you stop to buy a newspaper, knowing that it will take months before you get fresh news again. Newspaper contains news from all around the world and information you can use during your travels. Apart from the world news and the pirate activity reports, the newspaper contains a jobs page where you can find errands to complete in order to increase your prestige and fill your pockets. Check the jobs page. Maybe you can find something useful to report to Captain Ahab. British forces defeat Baji Rao II and take control of the Maratha Empire. British Admiral John Ross sets sail in search of the Northwest Passage. Explorer Giovanni Borzone explores interior of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Discover a new whaling area. 200 cash monies. Various exploration ships have reported the presence of large quantities of whales in Baffin Bay. It could become a new hunting area. It's only 8 days away. Quest accepted. You're finally ready to join the rest of the Pequod's crew and set sail. You did not meet Captain Ahab, but you're sure he's going to teach you a lot about life at sea. And with crew covering your back, you're sure nothing can go wrong. Set sail! Change crew positions by dragging them from one slot to another. Use the rationing button to restrict the consumption of a resource in times of shortage. Hey, don't look at me. The last loading screen is really quick. Alright. While you're working to release the sails, the Pequod's first mate, Starbuck, approaches you. Freaking Pokemon. Ordering you to tell Flask to come to the deck and wait at the steering wheel for Captain Ahab's command. Open the ship management interface to interact with the crew. This one? Hey, pretty. Okay, the ship management interface can be used to assign crew members to specific tasks and check the general status of the ship and her men. Every compartment has a special effect and takes advantage of a single working attribute. You can move the characters directly by using the ship's blueprint or taking them from the list below. So you want Flask, was it? Flask needs to go up to the quarterdeck. Okay, great. That's what Flask is. Fantastic. Navigation requires both planning and on-the-fly responses to the sea dangers. The wind rose below you shows the wind is blowing at the shows how the wind is blowing at the moment and the directions to take in order to sail windward. The filter above allows you to check the global wind patterns, meaning the most common wind patterns for specific areas. So this has shown me that we've got a westerly. And we're currently sailing windward, so all the green areas are windward, which means that the wind can actually catch our sails. You can now inform Captain Ahab, so this is showing me all of the prevalence from where we are. So we're currently, the wind being westerly for where we are is currently not the prevailing. Oh, where we are just now technically has no prevailing wind. Got you. You can inform Captain Ahab about the sightings you have read about in Nantucket. Open the quest interface by clicking on the right filter and then select the mission you're interested in. The interface allows you to easily find a destination to complete it. Journal interface, let's click on where we want to go, let's go to the quest, that's up here. Okay, let's hit next. Captain Ahab was eager to have a chance to test his crew and ordered them to set sail in direction of the sightings. You can select the destination by clicking it with the right mouse button on a... Oh, that's really cool. Woo! Wait! How I go? Ah, I can't go up around there. So, sorry. By clicking the right mouse button on a point on the map and pressing play to confirm, if you hold shift while setting the route, it will add waypoints. You can explore the map by using the left mouse button. Okay, I don't... Sure, click that. Right. Confirm the destination. Is that it? Okay. While navigating, check the area surrounding your ship to avoid dangers such as adverse weather conditions or pirate ships, and keep your resources under control to avoid troubles at sea. Food and water keep the crew alive, grub makes them happy, and wood repairs the ship. So I don't... So what are we likely to see? While navigating, you will have to deal with events that are triggered by your choices and the current status of your men and ship. Your choices can have huge consequences, affecting the crew and shaping your character growth. Captain Ahab walks out of his cabin, shouting orders to Starbuck. His wooden leg echoes like a war drum on the deck. As he reaches you, he stops, watching you work. Hey kid, you clearly have no idea how to scrub a deck. Do you at least know why you're here? I want to become a great captain, Captain. And we'll get diligent. I want to see the world, Captain. We'll get open-minded. I want to make a lot of money. We'll get greedy. And I want to learn how to kill whales. Well, we'll go for strong because, like, we already have the strong trait, don't we? So why does it say Captain Ahab? We're not Captain Ahab. We'll go with diligent. Let's go with that. Steed, oh, getting diligent. You'll learn from the greatest then, cries Ahab as he walks away from you. We're going to kill Moby. Mobius. Ugh, the wind changed. Yeah, it's added an extra day because the wind changed. We're a day late. 2 days late. Come on, wind. Ah, the wind changed in our favour there. The lookout spots a creature blowing in the distance, and the whaleboat sent by Captain Ahab confirms that this is a place you were looking for. Ahab sends Stubb to help and orders Starbuck to lower another whaleboat. Starbuck tells you to pick a harpooner and join him. Victory conditions. Kill all the enemies. The deployment interface helps you fill your whaleboats with men for the hunt. Every whaleboat works as a single unit, and each character gives to it his own skill and available commands, represented by the sides of their command dice. Check Quivu's profile by clicking on it. Quivu! You can assign a character to a whaleboat by dropping them in. There's no need to fill all your whaleboats. More men mean more chances to win a fight. Put Quivu. There's no need to fill all your whaleboats, but more men mean more chances to win a fight. Put Quivu in the whaleboat and press the start button to begin the fight. And help Stubb. Okay, that's... Oh, didn't. Okay, let's just hit the assign button then, sure. Yeah, he's got some interesting sides and other ones are empty. Whereas I've just got detective maneuver. Yeah. Starbuck's got evasive maneuver. Press continue to begin the fight. Random combat conditions. Rainy, clear waters. No effect. It's a narwhal! Oh god. Stubb has been fighting fiercely against the creature, but his whaleboat is in big trouble now. All the men are overboard, as you can see from their status bar. Oh right, that's cool, so they're all swimming. That was really interesting. The creature profile tells you its special ability, always in play, and its health points. As you can see, it's heavily wounded. So its special ability is action instant, whatever that is. And it's got 10 HP. Fight is composed of consecutive turns during which each participant plays a card, offensive or defensive, and each whaleboat plays a single command among the ones available after the dice are rolled. In order to roll the dice, press the roll button. The creature threatens Stubb's whaleboat. Starbuck decides to move in and help, moving the whaleboat into the creature's line of attack. Use the evasive maneuver command to remove the creature's attack by selecting the command with the left mouse button and clicking on the enemy's card. Why when I could just use strike? But I could just kill it out. It's only got... Okay. So this removes an enemy's card. Look to execute evasive maneuver on this command. Oh, that's really cool. Round 2. Rainy, clear waters. No effect. Oh, he's put the card on us! Stub is safe. He and the men with him climb back onto their whaleboat. The creature now moves in your direction. Starbuck decides to stand and finish it. All the characters can throw offensive dice apart from their class 1. Select Starbuck's hunting dice and roll the dice. Instead of sailing... Oh, okay. So my character is currently a sailor, but I can select the cabin boy dice. Ah, got ya. Keep steep steps to the whaleboat's bow. Bow. It is bow. Jesus, I'm reprimanding myself for something that I've not done. And aims at the charging creature waiting for Starbuck's command. Attacks deal direct damage to the enemies. Harpoon damage is related to the character's hunting attribute, the quality of the harpoon, and some traits. Hit the creature. Charge! The narwhal is dead. They all turned fin up. The agitated water is royal red with blood. And then they finally fall silent. You raise your arm and your men's victory cries surround you. Creature lays motionless, killed by Quick's iron. Hunting whales and completing quests your primary source of experience points and valuable resources. At the end of each fight, you can access the loot interface. The post-combat interface is divided into 2 panels. The left panel shows changes in your crew's experience points and morale, informing you if someone levels up. The right panel shows you your loot. Use the buttons to load the blubber and meat on the Pequod, and go back to the ship. Give me your blubber and your meat. Anyone level up? No one leveled up. Rubbish. Sailing across the ocean, you may discover whaling areas, spots in the ocean where specific types of whales go to feed or mate. Every area is active for 3 months out of the year, and during this time window, you'll be able to choose it as a hunting ground to collect precious blubber to sell. You can show or hide the discovered whaling areas and migration routes using the whaling areas filter on the top left corner of the screen. By highlighting an area, a migration route segment, you'll be able to check the time frame in which it's active. So this area is active between June 21st and September 21st. The effect is a high chance to encounter a narwhal. You've now learned the game's basic mechanics by bringing your mouse cursor over the interface elements. You can access tooltips that will help you during adventures. Now go back to the main deck. Ahab wants to speak with everyone. Ooh.
Drink ye, harpooners, drink and swear, ye men that man the deathful whaleboat's bow. Death to Moby Dick. God hunt us all if we do not hunt Moby Dick to his death.
Death hunt us all if we do not hunt Moby Dick to his death.
Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm. I was cursed twice by the Lord for my blasphemous promise to hunt Moby Dick, and by Ahab for surviving the Pequod and its sons swallowed by the sea. I was craving to conquer my spot in heaven by striking my iron in Moby Dick's heart. So I headed back to Nantucket, looking for a new ship and wealth-seeking sailors.
And we're given free reign now. Ridiculous. But, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for in this episode, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Stagey, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.